Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mark.
I'm Chris.
And I'm actually confused. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mark.
I'm Mark.
Okay, one more time. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Mike.
I'm Mike.
I think I'm... Morning, guys. I'm Mike.
Mark here.
And, well, now you're saying it differently, and that's not how I said it.
I'm just trying to riff. I'm trying to... Okay, well, do you want to do it again?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Sup, everybody? Mike here.
Hey, guys, what's shaking? Mark, what it is?
No, now we're racist. Now we're just racist.
Oh, I was always racist.
Hey, guys, I'm Mike.
I'm Mark. Good morning.
And we've got some stories for you if you're still here.
A few stories.
If you stuck around through all that. First story, do you know who Deadpool is?
I do, of course.
Who doesn't love Deadpool?
Marvel's my universe.
What do you know about Deadpool?
I know that he was previously known.
Not important.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you what you need to know. There's a lot of talk ever since that footage came out about a movie coming out. We all want to see that movie. What geek doesn't want to see that movie, right?
Hated him in Wolverine.
Yeah.
The original Wolverine. Didn't like it. I like Ryan. I really like Ryan. I was going to say Ryan Gosling. That's not who it is. It's a different Canadian Ryan.
Always confusing as Ryan.
Ryan Reynolds. I think it's a great choice.
Yes.
Honestly, for casting, I think it's a great choice. I didn't like what they did with it in the piece of shit Wolverine movie.
You didn't like when they just revealed him to have his mouth sewn shut and didn't say, I mean, it was
zombie. I'm like, wait a minute, his whole thing is the quips.
Yeah,
the quips.
yeah.
And now, nope.
I got an idea, guys. Let's not have him speak at all.
Hey, here's a cool idea. You know the character that's really funny and like is witty off the cuff and he always has like a cool one-liner? Let's take his mouth away.
Yeah, let's take his mouth away. We're really going to make the most of Ryan Reynolds' talents with that one. Well, good news is there's a lot of momentum on Twitter. There's a Twitter campaign that started. People, if you retweet the Twitter hashtag, which is... I don't know, Deadpool movie, retweet, it's Rhett Reese, I don't know who this is. But anyways, there's a lot of momentum, but it's not gonna be enough apparently. A lot of people are saying this isn't like a Kickstarter program, this is a big budget movie. Marvel's gonna decide what they wanna do anyways, you know?
Of course.
But for the Twitter information, what you gotta do, just check the article below and you'll get all the real facts.
Hashtag something.
Hashtag anything,
Really anything at this point.
Hashtag
the word pool and the word dead, and then ideally with something dead in the pool.
Oddly
Picture
enough,
of something dead in the pool.
Your face did show up when I searched for that, though.
Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Well, I actually was found dead in a pool earlier this year. They revived me, and then Peter hired me to do the news.
We'll come back to that. On a brighter note, who doesn't love Arrested Development?
I don't know.
If you don't love Arrested
Something's
Development,
wrong. Whoever that person is, there's something wrong with them.
Be gone. We're not interested.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of buzz ever since Will Arnett doing the rounds for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Of course.
Has been kind of alluding to the fact they're talking about this. I don't think anyone's shocked by this.
No.
Netflix is on fire. Who doesn't want more of this Arrested Development? But then there was a tweet that came out yesterday, which I love, from Netflix UK and Ireland.
Yeah.
I can already taste those meaty, leading man parts in my mouth. Hashtag Arrested Development.
Why didn't it come directly from Tobias, though? You know what I mean? Like, why didn't they just do, like, open a Twitter account for Tobias and then have him start?
I really hope they do that. I hope that marketing campaign goes. If each character has a Twitter, I mean, those things would blow up like crazy. Yeah. So take a note from us, Netflix. We're geniuses.
Boom. You're welcome.
That could be happening, so stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on that. Now, here's something terrifying.
Yeah.
But also titillating.
Titillating.
Yeah, titillating and terrifying. Terrifying.
Titillating.
Titillating. You figure it out yourself. Come up with your own word and then hashtag it. American Apparel does not need Dove Charney apparently to make the creepiest ad campaigns in the world. There's a lot of people up in arms, and please check the photos out below of their back to school campaign, which has essentially, you know, the rear ends of young girls in their school skirts, bent upskirt type porno style, which is completely unacceptable. I mean,
bent over with the panties showing, and I was looking at them while I was enjoying my terror boner. And I couldn't help but think that, did they really get rid of Dove Charney, or is he just like pulling the puppet strings still? Because there's a woman now who replaced him as one of the CEOs.
It's him dressed as a woman?
Which is what this is my theory.
This
is actually my theory, which I think that maybe he just is really, like, there's been a face-off. There's a,
hey
it's a
guys,
John Woo.
I have a crazy suggestion.
Yeah. They contacted John Woo and actually removed, and so Dove Charney is still involved at American Apparel, and that's why this.
Look, I mean, this is how the company has defined itself. It's going to take a long while to weed out that mentality, but I mean, just want to be very clear that this, I mean, to me, this is
a well-established brand. But I mean, whatever you want to say about it, it's already a well-established brand that's doing quite well.
Dude, look at this. You've got, I mean, this is a schoolgirl. You're implying that she's there instead. I mean, look, we all get it goes on in the world of pornography. There's that kind of fantasy
old
element.
Hat. Frankly, I'm not even scandalized because it's so old hat.
It's old hat in the world of
pornography. If you go to any strip club, it's like there's tons of girls dressed in like little plaid skirts and like pigtails. It's a huge, like, the whole Lolita fantasy is played out like beyond belief.
But it's not acceptable to throw it up in an advertising campaign like that. I mean,
I don't know. Have you been to France? Like if you're when they sell oatmeal, like the woman eating the oatmeal is topless. Like it's just, I don't know. It just was a whole other mentality.
Can you send me that ad?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I do like oatmeal, and I do like breasts.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna agree to disagree on that one, loser. Guess what? Your brain is not nearly good enough because scientists have developed a brain mimicking microchip that has 1 million electronic neurons and more than 256 million artificial synapses. The chip is capable of identifying people, cyclists, cars, and other vehicles. I mean, you know where this is going.
So this is the end. So this is the end. So I want you guys to be aware that you got the news here, that this is the beginning. That I don't know if it's going to be Skynet specifically.
Something like that.
Something. This is actually the beginning.
I like Matrix because they had those weird things in the back of their head and they could do kung fu. I kind of find that's a more fun way to go.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Because it's about self-improvement.
Check this out.
It's about self-improvement.
I know kung fu. That's my Keanu. I could do that if the world. I know kung fu.
But I get that you like that it's about bettering yourself, and that's what I like. If you're gonna put a chip in my brain, make me learn kung fu.
Okay.
You know, make me be able to fly a plane.
I mean, agree to disagree again, but let's just be very clear that we've had leafs that are being manufactured from microchips. We've had, this fake brain.
It's been a long time coming. It's been brewing for a while. The robots are coming to crush our skulls. It's not even a big deal anymore.
I accept
I'm kind of like, well,
I accept that.
It was a good run.
Yeah, I mean,
Frankly,
we had a good run. I mean,
great
look at
run.
this. This is as good as it's getting. If society has decided they need to improve, by all means, give it your best shot.
I'm excited.
Let's talk about this marijuana-themed startup competition that's kicking off in Denver this weekend.
Does marijuana need a startup at this point? It's doing pretty well, all things considered. I mean, given a long history of being illegal, marijuana is actually doing really, really well. So does it need a startup? I don't know what's happening.
Because now it's getting, it's legalized, obviously in Denver and a bunch of other states.
Right.
Really a push. So there's a lot of business opportunities. There are banks that need to kind of start dealing with how do they deal with the money, how do you tax. So I think there's going to be a lot of these things developing. But what I like, the highlight from this is that there's buzz of the kind of a Tinder-style app for pot smokers. For you to be kind of walking around going like, hey man, I'd like to get high with someone.
With anyone.
Yeah, with
Doesn't
anyone.
matter.
And you just trying to find someone that's like, hey, homeless guy by the subway, we can just smoke one together.
So it could be either like I have pot and I want to share with a stranger, or I'm looking for a stranger to share pot with. I hope they have. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's because everyone likes guy. And you know what? I gotta say, I'm not that guy. I'm not a pot smoker guy, but I have to say that sounds like a pretty convenient
So it's like
app.
Tinder, but instead of sharing gonorrhea, you're sharing marijuana.
Or both, if you're lucky, if you really hit the jackpot.
Cool.
You can get high and then share venereal diseases.
2 for 1.
But it is, if you're traveling around in the different states and you want to find a place that's safe haven for you to kind of get high and people are nice, that's probably going to be an app that's going to do very well.
I guarantee that will work
I usually just wander down the streets holding a massive amount of narcotics and shout, does anybody want to get f***ed up? And that I find usually works.
Makes people just
that's how we met. That's actually how we met.
People just avoid you like does anyone want to get f***ed up? Well, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like how nature says stay away.
But oddly, you didn't. You came right over.
I did.
And yeah.
I did.
Best friends forever. Well, that's your horrible conversation for the day. And hopefully we'll see more of you guys next time. Thanks for joining us once again. I'm Mark.
And I'm Mike, and I can't feel my legs. Have a great day, guys.
I don't have legs. Take care.
Bye.